I'm outside the Melbourne Chess Club where the final round of the Christmas Swiss tournament is about to begin. The event marks the beginning of the Australian Summer Circuit, a series of international chess tournaments held over the coming month. Russian Grandmaster Vasily Papin is leading the tournament with 4.5 out of 5 after defeating Melbourne's candidate master Jack Puccini and drawing with Azerbaijani IM Kanan Izzat. Other top seeds in the event are FIDE master Michael Barron, Carl Zalesko, Mark Replinger from Germany and Hoi Nam Nguyen from Vietnam. I'll be interviewing Vasily Papin and looking at some of the game highlights from the tournament in this video. I'm with Russian Grandmaster Vasily Papin. Vasily, you have come to Australia a few times. Tell me, you enjoy coming to Australia?
Yes, I like Australia because in Australia, good country, nice people, good weather, and yes, it's nice for me and yes.
Good. It's maybe a nice warm-up for the Australasian Masters. In this tournament, you played in the final games Jack Puccini, and computer analysis suggests that maybe after he captured your rook, there is some chance for him to hang on. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, after opponents in my lovely variation Paulsen, I have better chance. And okay, after his move e5, it's I think it's a mistake, wrong. And after DE, FE, knight FD7, black have one extra pawn.
Yes.
Yes, and after okay, when you played black, yes, it's good result for opponents.
Yes, yes.
Okay, but after queen f3, normally move castle. Yes, and okay, and if now queen a8, bishop b7, queen a7, and knight c6, and game finish. Yes, okay, but I thought in the game, why not knight e5?
Yes, okay.
Yes.
So sacrificing the rook?
Yeah, okay, because I think maybe 95 is more strong. Okay. Okay, but after 95, queen a8, bishop b7. Okay, and now in this position, I saw bishop b5 check. Yes, king a7, queen a7, knight bc6, bishop c6, queen c6.
Yes.
Rook f2.
Yes.
Because I want take on g2 and checkmate. Yes, rook f2.
Okay.
Yes, and now rook a8. Yes.
And winning.
Yes. Okay, but unfortunately, after knight c6, knight d5, check.
Yes, this move with check. Yes.
ED, yes. Bishop c6, queen c6. Yes, and now white have extra temp. Because now I cannot take on g2. Because
so this is a problem.
Yes, because it's forbidden.
Yes. Okay, so maybe lucky win, but it was a nice win, I think, for you.
Puccini failed to find bishop b5 and instead continued with the move knight b5, a takes b5, queen a7, knight bc6, bishop takes b5, castles, bishop takes c6, knight takes c6, bishop f4 and e5, and black won the game. The white queen is now trapped. Jack Puccini was able to gain some consolation for his loss to Vasily Papin by winning the very next game against Malcolm Pike, who made some uncharacteristic errors. After an unusual line of the Sicilian, the players reached the following position. White already threatens to play bishop takes b5, followed by rook across from f1 to c1 and knight c6 with a dominating position. Black continued with what looked like a reasonable move, g6, hoping to fianchetto the bishop on the king side. However, after bishop takes b5 check, rook takes b5, rook fc1, queen d8, rook takes a6. Black found himself in hot water after rook takes d5, queen c2, and now if black continues, for example with bishop g7, then queen c6, king f8, followed by rook a8 picks up the black queen. So black continued instead with e6, but after queen c6, knight d7, rook a8 wins the queen, rook takes e5, bishop b6. The other option was rook takes d8, king takes d8, rook d1, which is also quite strong for white. But play continued, bishop b6, queen takes a8, and now a nice mate to finish the game. Queen takes a8, king e7, bishop d8 check, king d6, queen c6 mate.
After this, you played Canan Izzet from Azerbaijan, and that game mostly was equal most of the way, yes?
Not equal, because I think after the openings I have better. Okay, maybe not so much, but black have problems with with moves.
Yes.
Okay, but next I played not exact, unfortunately, and next from better to equal.
And so this was an equal position, and you offered the draw, is that correct?
Yes, I offer a draw because I have half an hour more.
Yes.
But it's quite boring position.
Okay, fairly equal, and
Yes, equal, but okay,
not many winning
change queens.
chances,
Yes,
perhaps.
and maybe not chances to win, but maybe Magnus Carlsen. Okay, maybe this position easy win for Magnus Carlsen. Yes, but after 100 moves.
Okay.
Maybe after 100 moves and 6 hours. Okay.
And your final game, you played an opponent from Germany. Tell me about that game.
Yes, I played with players from Germany. It was a normal game. It was English Open. Okay, and I have small better after the openings. Okay, and next my opponent play maybe not very strong.
Okay.
Yes, and in the final position when he resigned, equal material.
Yes.
But black have problems with moves.
So you were just positionally dominating him in this final
yes,
position.
okay.
Even equal, material was
because,
equal.
Yes, I have dominated on board. Yes, and his pieces. Okay, I think his all pieces unlike him.
Yeah. Okay.
All pieces.
Okay. So they're just poorly
Okay,
placed.
and it's normal. It's normal when he resigned.
Fair enough. Well, congratulations on the win. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come in the Australasian Masters next week. Good luck for that event, and congratulations on your
Thank
win
you very
in this
much,
one.
and see you.
Thank you. Vasily Papin.
Another player to finish the tournament with a victory was the Vietnamese player Hoi Nam Nguyen. Playing with the black pieces, he defeated Carl Zalesko from the following position. Nguyen is currently threatening to play knight g4 with a discovered attack along the long diagonal. Carl Zalesko sidestepped that with rook c1. Nguyen continued knight g4, and after queen h3, black's queen invaded to the second rank with queen b2. White continued rook d1, black castled, bishop e2, knight f6, and now bishop c4, moving the bishop for a second time, and black attacks the bishop with b5 after c takes b6, a takes b6, threatening b5 again, a4, trying to prevent that, bishop d7, forcing the issue, white castles, b5, a takes b5, c takes b5, bishop e2, and now the power of black's queen on the second rank will be felt. After knight d5, the threat is knight to c3, driving white's rook away from the d1 square, but White is unable to move his knight on d2 because it's currently pinned to the bishop on e2. Well, White defended the bishop with rook fe1, but after knight c3, there's little that White can do to avoid the loss of the exchange. f3, knight takes d1, rook takes d1, rook a1, rook takes a1, queen takes a1, check, king f2, queen c3, and now White makes a small error with king e1, rook a8, queen h4, complicating matters by threatening queen d8 check if the rook moves from the back rank, but Nguyen continues accurately with f4. Black is now threatening mate with rook a1 check, king f2, and queen takes e3 mate. So after f4, queen takes f4, rook to a1 check, king f2, queen takes d2, f takes e4, queen e1 check, king f3, rook a2, and now White has to give up his bishop on e2 as well, since after bishop d3, queen f2 check, king g4, and e5 check wins the white queen. So back to the position after rook a2, queen g5, queen takes e2 check, king f4, queen f2 check, and White soon resigned. The other top game of the final round saw Kenan Izzat defeat Jack Piccini. So the final placings in the tournament: outright first, Grandmaster Vasily Papin on 5.5, and equal second, Kenan Izzat and Hoi Nam Nguyen. I look forward to presenting highlights from the other Australian Summer Circuit international events over the coming weeks. Thanks for watching.